And I'm back. In this video, part 2 of the art of the offer, I'm going to hand you the keys to starting your own network. I'll show you the fastest way I know how to find advertisers and sell products. And I'm also going to give you tools that you can use to build your digital business. But before we get going, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for the amazing comments you left on the first video. Your support has fired me up to get you the info you need. If you haven't seen the first video yet, please take a minute to watch it. Just click on the link above. Which brings me to this. As I was reading through some of the comments, I noticed a lot of people who were ready to get started like right now. So I went ahead and broke it down in simple steps for you. And if you follow along, by the time you're done watching this video, you will have your own affiliate network live. I know, it sounds a little weird, but don't get freaked out. Let's just get started. Tracking is the lifeblood of your business. You live or die by your stats. You need to be able to track impressions, clicks, leads, and sales 24/7 with no downtime. You could get Cousin Vinny to help you out. His mom said he just started taking some PHP classes like 3 weeks ago, and he's really good at it. So he's going to build your entire tracking system for free in his spare time. Let's hire a couple programmers. Now that always sounds good at first. I mean, these guys are in India. They can do it cheaper, better, and faster. How hard can it really be? Let's hire our own CTO.
How much is one of those?
Not in the budget? What do we do now? How about we get 2 of those?
Huh?
Meet Lucas and Lee Brown, the Brown brothers from As Offers. Not only did they think of just about every feature you'll need to run your own network out of the box, stuff like third-party and sublinks, sub-ID tracking, offer exchange. You don't even have to worry about hosting because they cover that too. The best news is that it won't set you back $200,000 a piece to have the Browns and their entire team work for you. If you can fork a measly $99 per month, you're in business. You can set up an account free for 30 days. And you're not getting a watered-down version of it. You're getting the full Monty. Just click here. Fill out your information. You know, the usual stuff. Tell them a friend sent you, and voila. Technically, you're live. You can now track a click, an impression, a sale,
Even a sneeze.
at any time and from anywhere in the world. How cool is that? So go ahead, pat yourself on the back. Okay, good. So now what? You've heard the saying, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Now it's time to act as if.
I want to talk to you guys about appearance, okay? Because most of you dress like I don't know what your financial situation is, and I don't want to know, but you got to get yourself at least one decent suit, because we have a kind of a minimum level of aesthetic professionalism here that we have to maintain. There's an important phrase we use here. I think it's time you all learned it. Act as if. Do you understand what that means? Act as if you are the f***ing president of this firm.
Okay, let's go. Get your design team to whip something up. Chop chop. Oh, you don't have a design team? No problem. I've got you covered. Point your browser to 99designs.com. Now, thanks to 99 Designs, you won't get stuck with one stuck-up designer. That's so early 90s. Instead, get 25 to compete for your business, my lord.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or 30 for $9.99. Let me show you what we got for $9.99. That's right, fully flash animated website. It's clean, and most importantly, it's fully integrated with As Offers. It has sign-up forms for both advertisers and publishers.
Pretty snazzy.
The best part is that we actually got to pick from hundreds of professional designs, and that was free. Point your browser to wix.com. You can create your own Flash websites in minutes, really, for free. The only thing we paid is $9.90, not $999, to remove the Wix logo. Don't get tempted with any other upgrades. That's all you need. Next, phones. Set up a PBX so you and your team can get your calls transferred anywhere you go. These used to cost thousands of dollars and be a hassle to manage. Not anymore. Now you can set one up in a few clicks. Go to virtualpbx.com. They have a trial, so you won't be out any money until you get to use it. Then, it's only $9.99 per month. You also get a virtual fax, which will come in handy once you start getting IOs from the networks. Now, get a Gmail. So you can set up Google Analytics, share Word and Excel documents, and if you're doing at this solo,
Courageous fool.
you don't need a PBX. You can use Google Voice. It's free and good enough to start. Stay organized. Now may be a good time to set up a manifest. Think of it as a user manual in a car. You can use a simple Excel sheet in Google Docs. It should look something like this.
It will come in handy when you're ready to be bought out.
Now, get some business cards. I like overnight prints. They have good quality cards, fast turnaround, and decent prices. Now, with any new business, only print the minimum. You may want to add or change something as you go. There's no point getting 1,000 cards that will end up in the trash. Get small batches until you get your card down to exactly what you want. Think green twice. Check out Fiverr.com. This is a very cool site, and I have to warn you that you may get stuck on it for a while. After all, where can you get someone to blow bubblegum any way you like? Or write your name on their forehead for only $5?
Here's what you can get done on Fiverr.
How about a logo? A professional recording or jingle for your PBX? Maybe a header for your newsletter, which you can host for free using MailChimp. Just go for it and have fun. It's only $5. Okay, so let's recap. You hired a CTO, 2 to be exact. Check. You hired a design team, and your site is live. Check. You got phone and fax. Check. You've got business cards. Check. Maybe you Fiverrized your site. Check. Not so long ago, developing your own tracking would have cost you hundreds of thousands, and that's not counting ongoing maintenance. I know, I went that route. Your own Flash website and design from scratch, another $5K. A PBX, another $3 to $5K, not counting landline fees and the time to install and program.
Programming those used to cost $100 per hour. Even business cards were more expensive. And try getting a good PBX recording or jingle done.
Good luck. But let's tally up and see how much you're out of pocket now. You spent $0 on tracking, $0 on design and hosting, $0 on your phone and fax, $25 on business cards, maybe another $25 on Fiverr to spice things up. So far, you are out of pocket a measly $50. Your monthly overhead is a hefty $119 starting in 30 days. Congratulations. You are now live with your own affiliate network.
I wonder how far along we'd be right now with $50 if we were building one of those.
Before I go on, I just want to say this. Some people will balk at Wix or Fiverr or even has offers. Maybe you even have a better place to get your business cards. Whatever. What I want to do is just give you options. If you have the cash and resources, by all means, go top end. On the other hand, if you're flying solo or maybe even riding Greyhound, no matter what your situation or budget, you have no excuse not to go live.
No excuse.
Just do it. Now that you're done with our sign-up frenzy, let's take a look at what you actually sign up for, starting with As Offers. If you think As Offers is just another one of those $99 deals, far from it. Sometimes, a free trial may have a tendency to lower expectations, so let me clarify. Think Bugatti. Not this one, this one. The Veyron. The fastest car in the world.
The Veyron is about pushing the outside of the envelope. It's about doing things that people said just were not possible. This car is a sort of Concorde moment.
Not only is it the fastest production car in the world, it's also the most expensive.
1.7 million. Where did I hear that number? Oh yeah, Click Booth. 1.7 million per employee.
But today, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to do it. We're going to take the fastest production car in the world up to its top speed.
I agree. Enough talking. But before we get going, I need you to give me your undivided attention. The last thing I want to see you do is one of those.
Pretty sure it's a Lambo, dude. Oh, he wrecked. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So now that you As Offers, the question is,
Do you have offers?
you could go head to head with the big networks and try to capture market share. You can go on the As Offers network exchange and sign up for hundreds of offers with a few clicks. You can search by category, country, payout, and ratings. Let's take a closer look at this one, antiagingstore.com. First, let's check to see if they have an affiliate program. And they do. The standard payout is 20%. It looks like someone grabbed their link, put it on As Offers for 15 so they can make the spread. You see, while it's great to be able to pull offers on the fly, do you really want to be promoting an offer for 15% when you can go direct to the advertiser and get 20?
Of course not.
Always do your homework and find out what the max payout is, so you don't look like a fool. While it's good to aim for the safe, may I suggest you start at the cash register. So instead of playing the volume game with no control, what if you could own a category instead? Remember our pet product from the first video? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a network out there that specialized on promoting pet products? Check out this banner on Offer Vault. Pet revenue. Join the exclusive pet network. How about that? A network focused on driving traffic just for that, pet products. What if pets were your passion and you could build a network around that? Be known as the network you go to if you have a product in that category. Okay, so now you're wondering, where do I find advertisers? Wrong question. The question is, how do I get away from them? Seriously, we're bombarded non-stop from every direction with advertisers trying to sell their stuff. Turn your TV or your radio on, browse the web, pick up your favorite magazine. Let me give you an example.
I was reading Car and Driver magazine.
In the back, I saw this ad for Dream Giveaways. It's a charity that raises money for veterans. I think it's cool. Right now, they're giving away 2 Corvettes. So let's check their website, winthevets.com. The Alexa ranking is about 1.3 million, so they're not getting tons of traffic. Chances are their main source of traffic is that magazine.
Let's go to offervault.com. OfferVault allows you to find offers and payouts from the top networks. Sign up, it's free. Also, they have great webinars. I highly recommend you get on those. Now, let's type Dream Giveaway to make sure they're not on any networks yet. No offers found. Bingo! You just found an advertiser. That was easy. Now, let me show you the difference between an advertiser that's CPA ready and one that's not. I'll use a link from one of the comments that was posted on the first video, so keep them coming. Let's get started, shall we? trainingcenter.com. Okay, so they have an 800 number, a live chat, testimonials, money back guarantee, and they've been around for 22 years. They're with the BBB. All that looks good. Now, they have tons of courses, but you want to be thinking mass market. So Exchange 2000 or Cisco is not a good fit to start. On the other hand, Microsoft Office Skills is more like it. Now, there's nothing wrong with this site. It has a decent Alexa ranking, and the URL is picture perfect for organic SEO, that is. But for CPA, you need to think direct response. You have a split second to get my attention and trigger a call to action. If this is my first touch point with your brand, you're done. Game over. To capture market share, you need to brand yourself. Now, when I think about Microsoft Office training, Video Professor comes to mind. You know, it works just like a VCR, get my free CD guy. He's everywhere. Let's check his site. You can get a free trial for only $1. Here is John Scherer. He's all over TV, so that's good branding. They narrowed it down to the most popular titles. And you and I know that their autoresponders are ready to fire and pitch you other courses. It's a simple two-step forms that's begging you to take action. If you were a super affiliate or network and you were going to invest your time, your money, and your traffic into one offer, which one would you pick? And check this out. They too have been in business for 20 years. Sacre bleu, 10 million customers. Look, you just don't go to the Super Bowl dressed like that, do you?
Okay, you can go.
In the next video, we'll take this page and make it prime time ready. I'll give you a $1,500 custom template for free, so stay tuned. I think it's time we talk about exclusive. Exclusive is all about control. Let's say you had an exclusive with Video Professor, for example. The street payout is $18 per trial. The network payout is $22. You get a master payout of $25 and make a $3 spread. A decent network has thousands of affiliates. Let's say that network brings you 1,000 new transactions per day. That's $3,000 in your pocket just for pushing a link. Now, what if you had 2 or 3 networks? What does your year look like? And that's with one offer. For the advertiser, here's how the math works. Let's check the terms and conditions first. It's a $5 trial with a $120 ping after 10 days. If you get 10 new customers to pay you a $5 trial fee, that's $50. Out of the 10, let's say 5 decide to stay on board at $120, that's $600. You paid $25 CPA or $250 total. You bring in $400 and 5 new customers. In this example, you only need 2 customers to stay on board to break even. But what if that customer was worth, let's say, $453 to you, say, over the next 3 years? If you have a product that people can't live without after trying it, maybe you should consider the free trial model. But seriously, Video Professor? Even Oprah is retiring. I think
this category is ready for a takeover. The question is, are you? But before you go and get there, I'm sure you've heard the term niche marketing. A niche is a place or position suitable or appropriate for a person. Like you found one's niche in the business world. In France, a niche
Is where a dog makes its bed. It's something personal, something you own.
What's your niche? But before you answer that question, think about this. You are 1 in 7 billion. There is no other one just like you. If you find your passion, you can find your niche. And if you find your niche and follow your gut, then the money will follow. Now, when it comes to combining your passion with business, there's one book you must read. Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, I'm a big fan of Gary V, and if you don't know who he is, check out his videos on YouTube right after this one. I know I've covered a lot of ground, and your brain is probably ready to burst. So relax. Just play it back as many times as you want until you have what you need. Check out the sites I gave you, but before you sign up for anything, and I mean anything, I'm going to ask you to stop. There's one thing I need to talk about, and it's that important.
No, don't get mad.
Once you see it, you'll understand. That being said, it was a blast making this video for you, and I'm off to make the next one now. That's where we'll talk about the one thing you need to think about first. We'll have a landing page makeover. I'll even give you a template free, and we'll talk about running your own offer. Now, don't forget to leave your comments or question on the way out. And again, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Ciao.